Hello everybody, thanks for watching this video and welcome to the wonderful world of the philodendron, my favorite houseplant species. They come in so many different forms, sizes and colors. They keep surprising and also intriguing me. They are mostly ridiculously easy care and resilient. Some of them are very popular and common, others are very rare. And then you got what I like to call the unpopular ones, the ones that are not necessarily rare, but they are just, let's say, overlooked. So a few years ago I decided to do an ongoing series on my channel to put those unpopular philodendrons in the spotlight that they deserve. And today I want to show you unpopular philodendron number 28. And it's not this one, this is a philodendron red, but it is the philodendron pulchrum. So here they are, my two philodendron pulchrum plants. Now, there is a lot to be said about these guys, but let me first tell you that when I add a new philodendron species to my collection, my aim is not to just slap it against a moss pole and hope it will produce huge leaves that I can then show off. My aim is more long-term, meaning that I just want it to grow as a future mother plant, viable enough to propagate the plant safely. Now, why do I have two plants? This here is video footage of the first specimen when I received it over 2 years ago from Ecuagenera for $30 US. And it was actually part of my most catastrophic Ecuagenera unboxing ever in April 2022. And you can watch that video on my channel if you feel like it. The plant arrived in pretty poor condition with two bad-looking big leaves, a few small leaves and a dead growing point. And sure enough, the plant declined faster than the speed of light, so 1 week later this was all that was left of it. I sent some pictures of it to Ecuagenera and they told me that they would send me a second specimen for free, which was in my opinion the right thing for them to do, since I expected the plant here to die pretty soon. But then, unexpectedly, the philodendron resilience kicked in, the plant bounced back completely, and this is what it looks like today. So I call this my Lazarus philodendron pulchrum back from the dead. Okay, so as I said, Ecuagenera sent me a second specimen for free, which was this one. It was once again a baby plant basically, but at least in way better condition. It had more leaves, the leaves were more healthy, and it also had a nice green growing point. By the way, you can see here already that the leaves of the philodendron pulchrum are glossy green and that they have a leathery texture. And so this is the second specimen that I got for free from Ecuagenera after 2 years under my care. Now, this philodendron was already described in the 19th century. And it's endemic to the rainforests of Central and South America, like most other philodendrons. The leaves on my plants are basically all still baby leaves, since the leaves in adult form can be more than 1 meter long. Now, in the beginning I wasn't sure, but now it's quite clear that this is a vining or climbing philodendron. And here you can see the typical aerial roots under each leaf, so this philodendron should be quite easy to propagate. Now, funny enough, the leaves on the one plant have a reddish glow at the edges that you can more or less see here. Whereas the second plant of the same species has white edges on its leaves, so that's quite interesting to see. And that's not all, because what's even more interesting is that the one with the red leaf edges also has reddish petioles, but the one with the white leaf edges only has plain green petioles. So it is not uncommon for philodendrons that two specimens of the same species have different features, not only in the wild but also in our homes. So this philodendron should not be overwatered. I let the soil dry out completely before I water it again. I would say that as a general rule, when the leaves of a philodendron are pretty thick and leathery, like these ones here are, chances are that you can let the soil dry out completely, since the leaves can hold on to and stock quite a bit of water. Now for the light requirements for this philodendron pulchrum, this plant can tolerate medium to even lower light conditions, I would say. But I keep both my plants actually pretty close to a growing light, and artificial light in general works great for philodendrons. My second plant here actually gets white artificial light from the bottom and violet artificial light from the top, so it has the best of two worlds. And even though the prices have gone up a bit for these guys, I paid $30 2 years ago and now they cost more or less $40 online. I think that's still quite affordable for a philodendron that looks pretty different from most other philodendrons, both in leaf color and shape, and as I already said, they are very easy care and really resilient. Okay, that's all for this unpopular philodendron. Thank you again for watching. Please consider liking the video and or subscribing to my channel. For now I thank you once again for watching and I hope to see you back very soon. Bye bye.